So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this Inform Insigne review. He has come out alongside the latest batch of Team of the Week, which is of course Team of the Week 8, and in today's video we're going to see if he's worth the pickup or not. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Now, in Team of the Week number 8, there are some pretty good cards. We have an Inform Mahrez, an Inform Goretzka, an Inform Kante. There's also an Inform Mahrez and a Hero Teixiera. If you want to see reviews on any of these other items, let me know which ones in the comments below. Also, let me know you want to see more Inform reviews by leaving a like rating on the video. But for now, we are of course going to be focusing on the Inform Insigne, who is in my team. He's going to be playing in the left attacking mid role. We're also going to try him as a cam. Let's see how we get on with him. 4-star for this guy. High medium work rates and the finesse shot and outside the foot shot traits. In terms of in-game stats, plenty to like, especially in the pace and dribbling departments. Elite agility, brilliant balance, really good ball control, and also pretty good in-game dribbling rating of 91. The passing stats look very solid, 84 crossing, 84 short passing, very, very nice. And also the shooting looks okay, to be honest. The shooting doesn't look great, but that's why we're going to put the Hunter Chem style on him to give him a nice boost in that area. Obviously, this card does lack in the physical area. The strength and aggression are very poor, so he's going to be very easily pushed off the ball, more than likely. And also, the stamina of 73, really not ideal for a pacey winger. But, yeah, all in all, still looks like a pretty nice item, and hopefully can have some impact for us. Let's get into some games, and let's test him out. Finally, we get into a game, and we're up against an Inform Messi. That's pretty nuts, right? It's a fairly average Premier League team, to be honest, but then there's just a casual Inform Messi in there. I wonder if it's untradeable. Who knows? Also, sorry for no face cam and all that good stuff today. I'm just not feeling that well, and you can probably tell that by my voice. So, yeah, wish me luck. Here we go. Early opportunity to attack. Ansu Fati gets the ball across the box, and there's a chance for Insigne, who's shot the first time, gets saved with a good stop, and then fails to put in the second attempt. We're going to go short from the corner there because I can see Insigne approaching. Going to whip that one in, and Mane doesn't quite get his head to that. This is good play. Oh, we've put Insigne in behind, and I swear I pressed shoot earlier there. I swear I pressed it earlier, but unfortunately the trigger just wasn't pulled. Well, the first half has not been very eventful at all. I've struggled to get Insigne into the game, to be honest, and yeah, that's not ideal. We're going to put him at cam for the second half and see what he can do in that role. Nice bit of play here as Insigne gets in behind. Needs some support. Ball across the box, and Endon Belly of all people gets his head to it. Back in this. Too fast, with a nice intercept there. Chance. Oh, Insigne's done really well to dribble round, and he scored. Nice bit of close control there. Left foot, right foot, and then the shot. We've pulled it back. Oh, ball's through, in behind. There's a chance. Mbappe's going to dink it across the box. Can Insigne get to it? I mean, that was very wishful thinking, but I had to try it. I probably should have shot with it Mbappe if I wanted just to, like, you know, focus on winning the game, but I just wanted to see, is there a chance? Is there any chance Insigne could win this header? The answer was no. But he's done well there, and he's scored a great goal. That's an excellent finesse. And we've somehow turned this game right around. Into the ball. Insigne tries to turn his man, but just gets absolutely monstered by Nathan Ake there. But it doesn't matter. It's full time. We came back, and we got the job done. From 2-0 down to 4-2 up, we then did concede. But still, we got the job done. 2 goals and an assist from Insigne. Not a bad performance when we changed him to cam for that second half. Straight into the next game then, and we are up against this. It's an okay side, but it's not a great one. What I'm noticing recently in Rivals is a lot of people have clearly sold their weekend league teams. I think a lot of people are prepping for Black Friday right now, and are just getting rid of like most of their expensive players, and are just happy to go with a relatively average but meta side. In the comments below, I'd love to hear from you guys. Have you guys sold up a bunch of your players? I actually have. I sold a bunch of them last week. Mbappe into Insigne, who's going to try and get round Alaba here, and he's done well. Oh, wow. That's a fantastic finish. That is a brilliant finish. First of all, showed incredible balance to stay on his feet, and then second of all, incredible composure and finishing ability to put that ball in the back of the net. That was brilliant. There, a wide left to Insigne, who's got a chance to break now, but Juan Cancelo does come across. Insigne loses possession, but stays on his feet, and has another chance to come and attack. I've probably overdone that, to be honest, but we've scored off it. What is my opposition's keeper doing? So, do you remember in the last game I was 2-0 down and I came back? Well, in this game, obviously I was 2-0 up and then I bottled it and it was 3-2 to my opponent just before half-time. And then we got the equaliser just before the break. And Ndombele brings Insigne into play, coming off this edge. Wiggles his way inside. Can he find a... Oh, no, he cannot find the pass because I've ran it out of play like an idiot. Insigne, oh, lost possession but won it back from Allen. And he's got the ball inside the box and Ayew plays the pass. This is an opportunity. Insigne in behind. Nathan Ayew is coming across. Insigne, chance to whip the ball into the box, and it's not a bad ball, but Alphonso Davies did amazingly well to control that. That was weird. And there is full time. On the hooter, we got the goal, and we nabbed this game. 4-3 victory. Happy, happy days. 1 goal and 1 assist for Insigne in that matchup as well. Not a bad performance from him, but to be honest, on the wing, just doesn't get involved as much as maybe I would like. So, yeah. So, after a few more matches with this inform Insigne in the team, what is the verdict on the item? Well, if you want a quick up, straight verdict, if I'm being honest, I can advise picking up this item purely based on the fact I don't think the upgrade compared to the non-inform is that great. So, yeah, in terms of value for money, I really don't think this card is that great. But still, it's certainly a useful item. It's got plenty of positives, which we will now go on to discuss. But there are, of course, a couple of notable negatives, which definitely do hold this item back. So let's begin with those. No, let's begin with the positives. Let's begin with those, shall we? First of all, pace. He does feel pretty quick in game, to be honest. And with him having such good on-the-ball ability, he feels just as quick with the ball as he does without it, which is certainly a positive, because not all wingers can say that. Some of them don't feel near as quick when in possession, but Insigne certainly does. And when he gets in behind, as you can imagine, he can certainly break away, which is nice. When it comes to shooting, I think his shooting's pretty good. I don't think he's like super clinical compared to some of the high-rated wingers, but he's got a decent finishing ability. But I definitely feel like the Hunter Chem style did help out with that. So if you're going to use this guy, that Chem style, in my opinion, is a must, because his shooting ability overall isn't particularly fantastic when no Chem style is applied. So something to note there. I liked his passing ability though, and I definitely feel like he could do a great job as a central cam if you wanted to use him in that role, because yeah, he passes well, and I think you saw that in the clips. He linked up really well with the players around him and also put through some nice through balls as well. And he's also got a good crossing ability as well, which is nice. 4-star weak foot means that he can shoot and pass pretty well off both feet as well, so another positive in there. And then we come on to the dribbling, which is definitely the best thing about this card. If you fancy yourself as a pretty good dribbler, I think you'll enjoy this card a lot more than I did, because he is absolutely brilliant on the ball. He's got really good close control and he feels super agile. Also, he's got great balance, so even when knocked, he will stay on his feet, which does bring us nicely on to the physical stats, which are all negatives in my opinion, unfortunately. Obviously, as we'd expect, doesn't really have much aerial ability, stands at 5'4" and doesn't have good jumping. He's not going to win aerial battles, and if he does, it's going to be on very rare occasions. His stamina doesn't hold up too well, especially if you're running with him a lot, so that is a shame. And his strength and aggression, as expected, are not great in game. He will get bullied by not just centre-backs, but full-backs. So you've got to use his dribbling to the best of your ability to avoid would-be defenders. Otherwise, this guy is going to be getting knocked off the ball. Like I touched on though, he does have good balance, so he rarely does go to ground, but he is so easily pushed off the ball, so he can quite easily lose possession, especially against the top tier defenders. They're going to dispossess him with relative ease, so yeah, there is that. All in all though, still a decent item, definitely not a terrible card, but I don't think it's much better than that. Dribbling is obviously outstanding, but the shooting and passing aren't that great compared to some other similarly rated wingers, in my opinion, that are already available in the game. And as I've already touched on, I do not believe this card to be much better than the non-inform, so I don't think it's worth paying a lot of coins for the upgrade at the current time. So guys, those are my thoughts on the inform 86 rated Insigne. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do drop a like rating on it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the item. Also let me know which other players from Team of the Week 8 you want me to review. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.